So write it down, get specific, imagine every step. So whatever we want to do, and that's why even at the beginning of the video, I said write it down. And I always still recommend at least the first run through of, no matter what you're doing, try to write it down, because again, you only remember 7% of what you hear and see if you don't even take notes. But then again, on new studies, they're showing that taking notes when you're typing them, you don't remember it as much because you don't use as much thinking power as you do when you're writing something down. Because a lot of us are on autopilot. When we're typing, we can just look at something and we can just type and it's going, and we don't even know what we're typing because we're just going through, again, autopilot. But when people are writing, people are watching if their penmanship looks good, if it looks messy, if they can even read their own notes. They're looking through it, and they say that statistically, again, you have a better chance in remembering more when you're physically writing versus nowadays using different Siri or anything like that. You're writing things down, anything like that. So number one, write it down. Write down these goals. Write down what you are going to accomplish. Write down everything you want to do, everything you want, whatever it is. Next, get specific as possible. As an example, if you want a new suit, what type of suit, what brand, what color, what's your measurements, get it tapered, getting it tailored, right? If you want a car, what type of car, the interior, the motor, how big is the motor, the interior, what color is the interior, what's the interior made out of, right? Stick shift, right? Or automatic. Everything you can possibly even write down, get as specific as possible. You have your vision board, you can put that sucker up there, right? Anything you can physically do to understand fully 100% in detail what that's gonna be. And if you really think about it, that's no different from our career when you start a new business, when you start your own business, when you're the lead person in whatever job you have. So if you got promoted to the manager, why did you get promoted? It's because you got promoted because you literally know every position that's below the manager. You know how to do every single one in 100% detail. You could literally walk someone through that exact position to someone exactly what to do from A, B, C to X, Y, Z without a hitch, without a problem. Why? Because that's why you got promoted, because you know every single facet of it. If you own a business, guess how much of that business you should know? 100% of it. If you say you're whatever you are, if you're a lawyer, you know every aspect of being a lawyer. If you're an internet marketer and your specialty is, in my scenario, video marketing, you know every facet of video marketing. You know what it takes to get it done. So whatever your skill set is, get as specific as you would with writing down, I want a Lamborghini Aventador LP 700, or whatever that is. Or you want to be able to cook the best ribeye, whatever it is. Or you have a skill set, you want to be a videographer, like we're recording video, right? How do you put the green screen together? How do you put the lights in position and everything that needs to be, you know exactly how to do it, where you could write a book to someone, hey, this is what you do, this is how we did it. Get as specific as possible. And last but not least, imagine every single step. And not just imagine every single step, imagine you winning in every single step. Have no leaky holes in your faucet, meaning this, when you plumbing, water goes down a pipe. If water's leaking from your kitchen floor and you go down there, you lift the thing, you're like, oh, water's coming out of the pipe. What does that mean? There's a hole somewhere. There's no magic to it, you already know. Okay, water from the faucet is going down the drain is leaking water. Somewhere is leaking water. And then all you have to do is either one, call a plumber to fix it, but even the plumber, what does he or she do? The plumber, all he or she does is then look at it, sees where the water is, and fixes it from there and sees you either need a new pipe or we can tighten it, or whatever this, the diagnostic of this particular situation is gonna be. But they can see every part that's missing, right? You as the owner, you as the person, imagining every single step. And is there one part that you aren't 100% comfortable with in your business? And if the answer is yes, I'm not familiar with this, I guess there's two ways around it. One, hire someone who's the best at it and hope they stay with you. Or two, learn yourself so that when they're not there, you don't need them, right? If they're not there to help you, it doesn't matter. You can still get the job done. And if you aren't comfortable where I don't know if I can do this without we want to reevaluate, and you may want to ask yourself, do you want to count and hope that you need this person to make this part work? Because once you start growing your team, you're going to have to find the right teammates that's going to be able to help you in every single situation. But the only way you're going to be able to see if that person's good at it is if you understood it yourself. So write it down, get specific as humanly possible, and imagine every step.